Now we turn to the kind of some of the meat of Thompson's argument. We were talking about extreme views earlier that aren't going to be, held by a lot of people. But now Thompson's going to be defending what I'm going to call her moderate pro-choice view, and that's the view that abortion is permissible in cases when the mother's life isn't in danger. Okay, so that's a little bit weaker. Abortion is permissible in cases even when the mother's life isn't in danger. Okay, so that's how you would fill in that blank. We're in the next page of the handout. Okay, now to do that, she's going to slowly build up her case with, again, lots of interesting stories. This is what makes Thompson so great. First, she uses her Henry Fonda case. Um, this paper came out in the 70s, this article, and Henry Fonda was basically like a very good-looking guy that very attractive. A lot of ladies liked him. When I was in grad school, the textbook used Orlando Bloom as the example. When I was teaching like 10 years ago or whatever, my students told me Channing Tatum, but whomever, like I don't know, whoever's supposed to be like the hot guy, let that be your example. But we can just use Henry Fonda. And Thompson uses this example where suppose Thompson is deathly ill, okay, and the one thing that will save her life is Henry Fonda's cool hand on her fevered brow. Okay, that's the thing that will save her life. Now, now it's true that Thompson has a right to life, but does that give her the right to the use of Fonda's hand? Does she have a right over his hand? And it seems like no, that doesn't seem right. It seems, and so if that's true, then it's within Henry Fonda's rights to keep his hand to himself, even if this will result in Thompson's death. Okay, and he uses again the example about the violinist, right? Does the violinist have the right to the use of your kidney? And it doesn't seem so, right? Even if the violinist will die. Okay, um, so the fact that your life is in danger, it seems, doesn't give you the right to the use of other people's property or things. Um, so that's how we fill in that next set of blanks. Now to section 4. Um, uh, Thompson gives the box of chocolates example. In the box of chocolates example, um, uh, a parent gives the two sons, a box of chocolates for them to share. Okay, and now what happens? Okay, yeah, okay, I'm just checking. Uh, the older brother, if the older brother were to hog the chocolates to himself, then he would be doing something very unjust. Okay, that's the box of chocolates example. The chocolates is given to both sons, and and the older brother hogs them for himself. Okay, and that's unjust. Now, the point Thompson wants to make is that's not like the violinist case. Okay, in the violinist case, it's not like the violinist and you have joint ownership over your kidney, right? In fact, the violinist just doesn't own your kidney, and that's what makes it different from the box of chocolates example, where you both own the kidney. Sorry, in the box of chocolates example, the sons both own the chocolates, but in the violinist case, you don't both own your kidney. Only you own your kidney, and the violinist doesn't. So that's what makes it not unjust. So it's unjust in the violinist case. So unjust in the box chocolates case, just in the violinist case. What does this mean? What does the right to life mean then? If it means letting people die, right? And letting people, not use your kidney, not use your hand on the fevered brow, and so forth. Well, in the box of chocolates case, you're being unjust, right? That's why, in that case, the the older son is being unjust by keeping the chocolates to himself. So Thompson thinks we need to redefine what right to life means. It doesn't right to life doesn't just mean that nobody can kill you or let you die. Either way, it means that nobody can kill you unjustly. That's what's significant about the box of chocolates case. So here I'm writing that here. The right to life consists not in the right not to be killed, but in the right not to be killed unjustly. It's bad hit killed, it says. So the right to life consists not in the right not to be killed, but in the right not to be killed unjustly. And you can see that that's the part in the handout there. No, sorry, up there, right? Thompson's definition of the right to life. All right, so that's that point. Okay, and so in the violinist case, the violinist doesn't have the right to the use of your womb. Okay, and so now we want to go back to the abortion case, and the question asked there is the key question, and the key question we can fill in the blanks. Has the fetus acquired the right to use the mother's womb? How would it acquire this right? I wrote it for you. I don't know if this really helps, but oops, I accidentally erased that. Has the fetus acquired the right to use the mother's body? How would it acquire this right? Okay, that's the end of this board. I don't know if that was helpful. Okay, and that's the key question now. Okay, if the fetus has not acquired the right to use the mother's womb, then it's kind of like Henry Fonda not having the right to the use of your hand. It's kind of like Thompson not having the right to the use of Fonda's hand. It's kind of like the violinist's right not to use my kidney, right? And I mean, that's what it would be like. If the fetus did have the right to the use of the mother's womb, then it's more like the younger son having the right to the use of the chocolates. Okay, so that's what it's going to come down to. What does the fetus have a right to? And does it have a right to the use of the womb? And that's going to come down to the question, how does something acquire rights at all? So we're going to address that in the next video.